Hey everyone, how are you doing? I'm here to discuss an exciting new finding that we recently learned about, one that I think will have a significant impact on the wider adoption of XRP and the XRP ledger. I'll explain what we just learned and how it will affect XRP's price in the upcoming years in this video. Because, guys, this could be one of the most significant things I've seen in a while, and I'm going to discuss in detail how it will be a product that changes the game for Ripple in the years to come. I'd like to talk about the new bull market at the end of the movie since I don't think enough people are talking about it. Greetings, gentlemen. I am among the few people on this channel to clarify that we are not about to enter a bear market. I'd like to provide you with further proof at the end of this video that this is a bullish, not a bearish, moment. See why this is so important by watching the video through to the conclusion. As always, this channel really appreciates your support. Please take a moment to like this movie and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my videos. I will greatly benefit from this. In addition, my preferred exchange, which is mentioned in the description of the movie, is a great location to purchase some XRP if you're ever in need of one. Hey everyone, the Uphold 50,000 XRP giveaway is almost over. Use the link in the video description to sign up with Uphold right away if you don't want to miss out. That being said, let's get going. I hope the content is useful to you. I delved into the video and discussed a recent event that has me incredibly optimistic about Ripple and XRP's future. And I've been talking about this for a while now on this channel. Furthermore, a premium stablecoin is desperately needed for the XRP ledger, as I have said before. It's not only that I've been saying this. Although David Schwartz has also voiced similar opinions, we recently learned, and this is what I think is so exciting, that Circle will be working with SPY. For those who don't know, Circle is the company behind the US.SA stablecoin, which will, in my opinion, become the most significant publicly traded stablecoin globally. Presently, one of the biggest investors in Ripple is also the other company working with SPY. Here we have a pretty interesting link between Ripple and Circle. The UST stablecoin on the XRP ledger has not yet been released by Circle. And a lot of people have questioned why it hasn't. That will be covered in more detail later in the video. Just to be clear, though, it seems like Circle and Ripple are now involved in a really intriguing relationship. The other connection, in my opinion, that needs to be made is that Jeremiah Lair and Brad Garland House, the CEOs of Circle and Ripple, have expressed repeatedly their desire for their two businesses to collaborate. The two most significant firms in the Bitcoin space, in my opinion, are Circle and Ripple. And even though we haven't witnessed any real cooperation between them as of yet, I think it's imperative that they start cooperating. Thus, Circle and SPY, a significant Ripple shareholder, are currently working together to provide a cryptocurrency service for their banking clients. Furthermore, we are aware that Circle and Ripple have previously declared their desire to collaborate more extensively. Why isn't the XRP ledger producing the USC stable currency? It looks like the XRP ledger is the best place to issue the USDC stablecoin. Tokenized assets are conceivable, and additional Lemon Elgrand is one item that uses the USD stablecoin. Using the XRP ledger makes sense. There aren't any clawbacks for issued assets on the XRP ledger, which is the real reason the USC currency hasn't been implemented. What does this mean, then? As of right present, the corporation would not be able to get the money back if Circle produced the USD stable currency on the XRP ledger and someone stole it and used it to fund terrorism. Circle. Therefore, when regulators showed up at Circle's door, they questioned, "Hey, why did you allow this transaction on the XRP ledger?" Things like, "Oh, we couldn't stop it and we can't give you your money back," would be said. That is just not acceptable in the current financial system. All institutions are not allowed to use the XRP ledger. Bank of America needs clawbacks in order to mint a coin on the XRP ledger. Imagine if Bank of America tells you, "Well, sorry, we can't get your money back because we can't call back after your bank account has been hacked and all of your money has been transferred out." Businesses included on the XRP ledger must make pullbacks. And coincidentally, there is a vote on the very identical amendment right now. Thus, Based on what we've talked thus far, I think the underlying activity involves large organizations like Circle Bank of America and other major banks that Ripple has collaborated with in the past. Even now, we hear in real time about plans to use Ripple to create new avenues for Saudi Arabia and a big Indian bank. Most likely, all of these establishments are telling her bullshit that in order to run their businesses the way they want to, they require clawback on the XRP ledger. Ripple is recommending this change for that reason. Let me now explain why XRP finds this to be so interesting. But first, I had to explain to you the background of what's happening. In essence, Ripple is suggesting a modification that will enable these massive companies to produce their own assets on the XRP ledger. I find this to be incredibly exciting. That's the direction this market needs to go. These blockchains must be developed in order for financial institutions to use them as they see fit. In the event that authorities demand that these institutions give up control over the assets they issue on Bitcoin networks or demand clawbacks, Ripple needs to make sure the XRP ledger is capable of providing such service. All things considered, I think Us.Thankx will show up on the XRP ledger after the clawback change is put into place. And I think a lot of other establishments will take a cue from Circle. I find this to be very intriguing for one very important reason. The future in which each and every big company, bank, and organization has its own stable currency, in my opinion. Right now, the only banks we have are Bank B, Bank C, and Bank D. It's not that important. Bank F might be Apple Bank or Amazon Bank. The Bank of China might be represented by Bank C, and the US government by Bank B. All financial institutions, however, have the ability to open an account and issue an asset on the XRP ledger if they have an internal asset. They can now be issued on centralized databases on the back end in addition to the XRP ledger. It's important to keep in mind that having an issued asset on the XRP ledger is encouraged for all of these institutions, correct? What drives them to take this action? As of right now, we are aware that working together is proving to be challenging for each of these banks. And the reason it is so hard for them to work together is because they are always changing between different systems. Since every system is unique in its creation, all of Bank A's engineers must work together with all of Bank B's engineers to essentially develop a way to connect their payment systems if Bank A wishes to cooperate with Bank B. This might not be as serious of an issue if Bank and Bank B are under the same legal jurisdiction. Let's say, however, that Bank is in China and Bank A is in the United States. All of a sudden, it is a huge task for those two teams to work together to design a system that can communicate. The bank undoubtedly collaborates with hundreds of thousands of institutions, each with its own set of regulations, so the effect only keeps getting worse. Each of us will use a different set of rules and an operating system. And these banks and organizations will have two choices if they wish to communicate with each other. To begin with, they can create connections with every other organization on the globe. This means creating specialized solutions for each of these institutions with their software engineers. To do it, a great number of engineers, a lot of time, and resources are needed.